Red Dead Redemption 2 is more than just a game, it's an experience. It's a story that stays with you long after you put the controller down. Rockstar Games created a masterpiece. They blended an immersive world with compelling characters. It's a story about life, death, and everything in between. This game resonated with millions. People were captivated by the story. They connected with the characters. Red Dead Redemption 2 became a cultural phenomenon. It set a new standard for storytelling in video games. It proved that video games can be art. The year is 1899. The Wild West is fading. Civilization is encroaching. The world is changing. This is the backdrop for Red Dead Redemption 2. The game paints a vivid picture of a bygone era. From snowy mountains to dusty plains, the world feels alive. Each location is crafted with incredible detail. You can almost feel the mud on your boots. You can practically taste the whiskey in the saloons. The game transports you back in time. You become fully immersed in this fading world. At the heart of this story is Arthur Morgan. He's a complicated man. He's an outlaw. He's a killer. But he's also capable of great loyalty and compassion. Arthur is the muscle of the van der Linde gang. He's Dutch's right-hand man. He collects debts. He robs trains. He does whatever it takes to survive. But Arthur is haunted by his past. He's wrestling with his conscience. He's questioning his place in the world. Throughout the game we see Arthur change. He evolves. We witness his journey of self-discovery. It's a powerful and moving experience. The van der Linde gang is more than just a group of outlaws. They're a family. They live by their own code. They're fiercely loyal to each other. Led by the charismatic Dutch van der Linde, this gang is on the run. They're constantly pursued by the law. Each member of the gang has a unique personality. There's John Marston, a young man trying to find his way. There's Abigail Roberts, a strong-willed woman fighting for a better life. And there's Sadie Adler, a woman seeking revenge. These characters and others add depth and complexity to the story. They make the world feel real. Section 5. A Gamble Gone Wrong, the Blackwater Incident and its Aftermath. The story kicks off with a bang. The Blackwater ferry heist goes terribly wrong. The gang is forced to flee. They're on the run from the law. They're desperate for money. They're losing their grip on the life they knew. This event sets the stage for the entire game. It throws the gang into turmoil. It forces Arthur to confront his own mortality. The Blackwater Incident is a turning point. It marks the beginning of the end for the van der Linde gang. The weight of loyalty. Arthur's internal struggle. Arthur is torn. He's always been loyal to Dutch. But as the gang unravels, Arthur starts to question everything. He sees Dutch making reckless decisions. He witnesses the gang's descent into violence. Arthur is caught in the middle. He's forced to choose between loyalty and what he knows is right. This struggle is at the core of Red Dead Redemption 2. It's a story about loyalty, betrayal, and the choices we make. Arthur's journey is both heartbreaking and inspiring. He shows us that even in the darkest of times we can find redemption. Finding redemption in a world without hope. As Arthur's journey progresses, he starts to find redemption. He helps those in need. He seeks forgiveness for his past sins. He tries to make amends. He forms a special bond with a young Native American woman named Rains Fall and her son, Eagle Flies. This relationship changes Arthur. It opens his eyes to a different way of life. Arthur's redemption is not about becoming a hero. It's about finding peace. It's about accepting responsibility for his actions. It's about making the world a slightly better place. The end of an era, facing the consequences. The Wild West is dying. The world is changing. The van der Linde gang is falling apart. This is a story about the end of an era. It's a story about facing the consequences of your actions. The game doesn't shy away from difficult themes, it tackles them head-on. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a tragedy. It's a story about loss, betrayal, and the inevitability of change. But it's also a story about hope. It's about finding redemption in a world that's lost its way. A timeless tale. Red Dead Redemption 2's enduring legacy. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a modern classic. It's a game that will stay with you long after the credits roll. It's a powerful and emotional story about life, death, and everything in between. The game's impact on popular culture is undeniable. It's a testament to the power of video games as a storytelling medium. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there's always hope. It's a story that will continue to resonate with players for years to come.